What is up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Live Locks presented by Scores and Odds. If you haven't checked it out already, you're just making bad life choices. Going over to scoresandodds.com. Get signed up where you got picks from me, Meansy, Tina, all the greats, plus access to this nice little prop shopping tool where you can see exactly what the odds are for each individual prop and what RG projects. Lastly, you get access to Grant's Action Lounge, where if you just go to scoresandodds.com/discord, then you get access to my picks pretty much as I bet them every single day. So you get in before the odds move every single day. Not a huge betting day today for me. Got a decent amount. Got some total base bets, got some total bets, got some this, got some that. Been a little bit of rough go since I started my honeymoon. Currently over in Indiana, Jasper, Indiana, to be exact. Not a ton to do here, but heading up to Chicago, so be there soon. We'll just get right into the bets. First off, Cincinnati at Miami, plus 120, minus under 7 total runs. Plus 120 over at Bet Rivers. I'm signing up for different sports books in different states right now. So getting this at plus 120, pretty much through my sign up bonus in there. And yeah, I mean, it's Braxton is not a bad pitcher. Miami's offense is fairly inept. Cincinnati has struggled versus lefties a bit this season. Not rolling out the greatest lineup over on the Cincinnati side of things and the Miami side of things. Ashcraft has not been great. Has not been terrible. Been entirely mediocre pitcher, but this Miami lineup is just not good. Looking at it all the way up and down, it's just a bad lineup. Total seems a little bit high. I did the alt total at plus 120 for 7 over at Bet Rivers. You can get the same over at Barstool, same over at Twin Spires. If you have that in your state, they all use the exact same lines. Next up, Cal Raleigh to hit a home run plus 430. I bet this almost every single day because I'm a sucker for punishment and it's still been pretty profitable so far. Line just always seems bad over at FanDuel going up against Tyen's numbers versus lefties. Not spectacular. Big fly ball numbers, big hard contact numbers, 220 ISO, doesn't strike them out a ton, doesn't walk a ton, so the ball's put in play a lot. Raleigh, extreme fly ball hitter, going up against righties, 51.3% from the left side of the plate. So number seems a little bit off. Austin Riley, plus 320 to hit a bomb. He's going yard today. Weather over in Atlanta is absolutely great. No, very good. It's I think 86 degrees, decent humidity. Riley been hot over the last month, had like 7-8 home runs, something like that. Going up against Nelson, his ISO numbers versus righties are actually pretty solid, but average exit velocity is pretty high, hit distance pretty high, hard contact rate huge, 40.6%. Riley is a decent fly ball hitter. Nelson's fly ball numbers are entirely mediocre. So numbers just a little bit off there at 320. Same thing with Swanson at plus 400. Same matchup, same spot. Swanson not quite as good of a home run hitter as Riley, but still great hard contact numbers versus right-handed pitching this season, 49%. Decent fly ball numbers, 41%. Both these guys take a pretty decent chance at going yard. Got a few bets in the Minnesota game. Going on over to that, Minnesota. Matt Manning, not good. And Weather Edge. So if you have Scores and Odds Premium, you get access to Weather Edge. It is currently loading. But something to keep in mind is sample size on Weather Edge. Picking up because I believe there was a decrease to home runs, decrease to everything today in that game. As soon as I find it, yeah. Matching sample size, 5 games. It doesn't get this hot in Minnesota too often. Wind isn't normally this strong. Humidity is generally not this strong. So I wouldn't pay attention to that. The fire emoji right there. That means it's hot. 93 degrees. Great hitting weather. I have several bets here. Correa plus 390. Gary Sanchez plus 400. Nick Gordon plus 600. Manning is not a very good pitcher. Looking at this year's numbers, not doing him justice. He was bad last year. 47% hard contact to righties, 42 to lefties. Huge exit velocity. Doesn't strike out anyone. Been down the minors. Strangely enough, I don't think he's given up a home run in the minors so far this season, but I don't care. Correa's got great hitting numbers. Has not been fantastic so far this season, but he still has a ton of pop. 44.6% hard contact rate. Who else did I have? Nick Gordon. Decent hard contact numbers going up against a bad pitcher who doesn't strike guys out. Gary Sanchez. Good hard contact numbers, good fly ball numbers. Tons of pop. Again, the ball is going to be flying in not Miami, Minnesota today. Balls, humidity and heat cannot be understated how important they are. Anthony Santander to hit a home run. Been pretty solid recently. How many home runs has he? Going up against a terrible pitcher too. Santander's been pretty hot. Howard is a very bad pitcher. Yeah, home run, home run, home run. 3 in the last 8 games, 4 in the last 10, 12 games, something like that. Santander's got some pop going up against Howard. Howard's numbers versus lefties, awful. 12% K rate, 47% fly ball rate, 45% hard contact rate. All bad. Maybe these due for some regression to the mean for both sides, but huge ISO numbers of both sides of the plate. 361, 241. He's been awful. He's been terrible. Santander plus 400. He's going yard today. Nick Prado plus 500 to hit a home run. Just bad odds. Going up against Giolito. Giolito, not the same pitcher he used to be. Yes, he's a little bit reverse splitsy. So going up against the lefties, not as advantageous as going up against the righty. Still strikes him out a huge clip, but the fly ball number is 44%. Hard contact number is 34%. He's giving up a ton of power to righties, and he's due to give up a decent amount of power to lefties. Average hit distance, 233. So it's getting close. He's just due for some negative regression. Prado had great numbers in the minors for power. Absolutely crushed. Think around 20 home runs. Just a bad line. Shohei Ohtani plus 120 to get 2+, or get over 1.5 total bases, 2+, whatever you want to call it. Over at DraftKings, plus 120 is a bad number for Ohtani. Going up against Cole Irvin, the reason is he's a lefty-lefty matchup, but Irvin is not a very good pitcher. He's just bad. I need to look into some stolen base numbers for Oakland. I don't know exactly who. I forgot it was Thorday. You make some bets. They're pretty much down on almost every site that I'm allowed to bet on anymore, which is annoying. But yeah, Thorday, you can bet on any of these guys to get a stolen base. It's that simple. Last, I'm going to begin those later on. Kevin Plawecki to get over 0.5 total bases. Going up against Jose Caviar. Not Jose Caviar. Christian Javier. I don't know why I always get that mixed up. Plawecki, not a great hitter. Javier, pretty good pitcher. But getting this at, plus 105. Just a bad number. That's it. That's all my bets for the day. Again, if you're in Grant's Action Lounge, I'm going to be dropping some stolen base bets soon as I get to that. But we're out of here. See you, kids.